Understand this perspective. When women say they hate men, understand it in the same way that you as a worker say you hate capitalism or that you hate capitalists, because you have the system of patriarchy which privileges men above women at the cost of women, and you have the system of capitalism which privileges capitalists at the cost of workers. I mean, it also exploits workers and oppress workers, but the same thing applies to patriarchy. What I'm trying to get at is that you as a worker cannot escape capitalism. You have to participate in the system, you have to eat, right? So capitalism forces you to participate within the system that exploits you in the same way that patriarchy forces women to participate in the same system which exploits them. Capitalism cannot exist without workers. Patriarchy cannot exist without women. So women have to participate in their own exploitation and oppression to be able to live in this society. They can't escape it. You as a worker, you can't escape capitalism. So when you as a worker say you fucking hate capitalists and capitalism, you understand why. So you must understand why women say that they hate men. It is undeniable that patriarchal masculinity harms men. Yet, unlike women, men's negative experience within the society are not based on their gender, sex, or class position. For women, femininity and traits ascribed to it, being nurturing, caring, weak, dependent, irrational, or indecisive, are seen as inherently inferior. Women are devalued for existing. Their worth is diminished without them having to do anything else but breathe. In contrast, patriarchy ascribes traits to men: aggressiveness, strength, control, dominance, and daring that are celebrated and viewed as superior. Men, as a group, are seen as inherently more capable and valuable than women. Men and capitalism isn't the same. They are, in fact. Men aren't a system and capitalism isn't a gender. Switch those. Men are a gender and capitalism is a system. Who benefits from capitalism the most? Who defends capitalism? Oh shit, that would be men. On my Patreon, which you can join for free to read The Male Fear of Radical Feminism, I write about this exact topic because you say that women should be more focused on talking about the patriarchy instead of men. The sexual assault and rape of women is a tool of repression, a weapon to maintain male supremacist patriarchy and the property relationships of capitalism. Keep women poor so you can dominate them. Keep women in a state of fear so they won't unite and rise up against the power. Give the average man more privilege than women so that it would be in his best interest to side with the men above him. When a man rapes a woman, who gives the blame to the victim? Who asks her, what were you wearing? What side of town were you in? Were you drinking? Why were you drinking? Why were you with him in the first place? Actually, I think you're lying because he doesn't seem like that type of a guy. Who does that? When a woman is chased and stalked by a man, will she think, wow, patriarch is about to kill me if they reach me? Or will they accurately describe that a man is chasing them or stalking them and he might harm them if they were to come in contact? In movies and TV shows, who paints women as if they are stupid and unable to take care of themselves, that they need a man to come and save them? That will be men. It appears you are still stuck in the male ego where you haven't found your identity as a human being and therefore can only identify with being a man, but to identify as being a man is to identify with the oppression, rape and abuse of women. As the violence that men subjugate women to is how we uphold this patriarchal masculinity. Talk to yourself, literally, talk to yourself about who you are, what you like, what you don't like, and that is how you will find who you are outside of the male ego. Because there is no need to defend men as a whole.